Hi there, Libra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me. I just can't help but say thank you all for the likes, the loves, the subscribes. It means a lot to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an Eloquy card. And I'm being pulled to shuffle them again. To see who you are in this situation. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you got two. You got she who regrets, eclat, battle, victory, and bitterness. And she who changes, iris, transformation, change, and enchantment. Go ahead and read those. Eclat, she who regrets, brings the message of bitter victory and success, which may be regretted in the long run. She knows how to go to battle. She understands how to win a war. Never having run from a fight, the ground she rests upon is littered with skulls. She stands solitary on the smoke-covered battlefield, secure in the knowledge that she is victorious. But while the battle had to be waged, perhaps it could have been done with less acrimony. Some of the wounds Eclat inflicted were to herself. There will never be any love lost between Eclat and those she has crushed in the name of her hollow victory. The message of this card is to use caution in arguments. We all have disagreements in our lives. It is how we resolve those moments that defines our future. How often have angry words been used as weapons before any attempt at a truce is made? Consider your speech carefully before you launch those arrows. Is it the right thing to do? Can you find another way to resolve the confrontation that doesn't involve the loss of friends and self-respect? Before you send out a declaration of hostilities, look deeply into Eclat's eyes and consider her regret. The question you should ask yourself: what is the best outcome for all involved? Will I have regrets if this conflict ends bitterly? Who will be harmed if this matter is not settled amicably? And then Iris. She who changes wears a waxing moon on her forehead and a curving snake on her arm. Both are emblems of change and transformation. The moon reminds us how we cycle from waxing to full to waning. The snake, ultimate agent of transformation, sheds its skin to live again. The snake's magic reminds us that as long as we are never stagnant, we will continue to reinvent ourselves. It is the power of transformation that invites us to celebrate the enchantment of this moment. Shed the skin of yesterday to cloak yourself in your new persona. Iris asks if you are ready to do this. Iris brings the message that you are in a moment of change. You can choose to move into a new self or pull back on the self you were before. There is nothing static about this issue. Do not put too much weight on things as they are. Instead, take a step back. Remind yourself of the moon cycles as well as the turning of the seasons. If you remember all things change, you will find yourself prepared to adapt to the ever-cycling world. The questions. Why am I fighting this change? How can I flow into this transformation? What do I need to honor this cycle? Powerful cards. So, I'm returning to an oldie but goodie. This is The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. What was the recent past for my Libras? What was the recent past for my Libras? We have the Four of Earth and the Five of Fire. This is hanging on to a conflict. What is the present? What is the present? The Queen of Earth. What is the blockage? What is the blockage? The Page of Earth. What is the message from Spirit? The Fool. What is the potential outcome? The Queen of Air. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Air. So definitely caught in a conflict. Something is at a stalemate. Something is at a stalemate. In your recent past, like I said, there's hanging on to a conflict here. Your present situation is the Queen of Earth. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, or this could be you trying to figure out how to step into this stability and being able to receive blessings, see the blessings. The blockage is the Page of Earth. And for me, this is the beginner's mind, right? There are a lot of powerful tools here. We have wings, we have a wand, and we have a scepter. But the most important thing is to understand that there is innocence, moving forward in innocence, being open and learning. The message from Spirit is the Fool. That one's pretty self-explanatory. You know, that's putting the baggage down and starting with a clean slate. And the potential outcome is the Queen of Air. This is wisdom. This is wisdom. So let's look at the Four of Earth and the Five of Fire. So there was something that hurt a lot to walk away from. The Five of Wands in reverse, that's beautiful. It's letting the fight go. And the Three of Swords. The bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Wands. So there was some heartache here that you're walking away from. There is some part of you that is still hanging on to it. Now, wisdom comes from pain, right? They call it pearls of wisdom because a little irritant gets into the clam. Its reaction is to coat it in this iridescent thing, and then after a while it becomes a pearl. So it takes time to grow into that. There was some fighting, walking away from this emotionally, and there was a lot of ego caught in this. Please clarify the Queen of Earth. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The Prince of Pentacles in the upright. and the Four of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So you could very well be dealing with an earth sign, or you could be dealing with a water sign. But whatever this is emotional stability. There's a need to be able to receive this message. I don't know what it is. Queens are receptive, kings are I can't even think of the word, more forceful, forward moving. Queens pull things in, kings put things out. So there's something here that's not, I feel like it's not being received in the way that it's supposed to be received, and it's not being offered in a way that makes it especially receptive. There is a need for emotional balance here. Let's look at this Page of Earth. The Ace of Pentacles. The World in reverse. One more. And the Five of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck, there you are, Libra, the Justice card. So there's a need here to find balance, but more than anything, to close a cycle and being willing to start fresh and new, right? Let go of what it was that you lost and look at what you have to be gained. Let's look at the Fool card. The Fool requires faith and trust, and the Two of Wands, Three of Cups, and there's that Justice card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. There's a decision to celebrate this balance, this truth, and to stay where you are and make the waters calm. I almost feel like there's an ego death in here. Not that I like, it's integration of ego. We all need ego. Let's look at this Queen of Air. Please clarify the Queen of Air. The Princess of Wands. The Star. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So this is, there's a healing, wish fulfillment, understanding. There is a message that's going to come in about, I feel like someone's missing you, or how they feel like they can't do something without you. But there is divine understanding here and clear clear communication. I also just heard, I don't need you, in my head. The Chariot is in reverse. So there is a need here to not fight for victory. To not fight for victory. Okay, so I am going to pull a couple of oracle cards. This is the final message for my lovely Libras. This is the final message. We have Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. I love that card, number 33. Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation, number 6. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Okay, we will pull a couple of shaman cards. We have number 52, the standstill, and number 17, earth. 52 breaks to a 7, and 17 breaks down to an 8. So we have 2 6s, and 2 8s, but we also have progression, 6, 7, and 8. When standstill appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, the symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information, or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. The medicine. Time to get out of analysis paralysis. Standstill invites you to turn within, breathe, and recognize that this is the condition of the moment. It allows you the opportunity to bear witness to whatever is going on before movement resumes. This is an opportunity to abort a project, to exit before damage, and it may also be time to relieve you of an unnecessary burden that you took on without considering the cost. Which one it is depends on your stopping, taking a breath, quieting your mind, and removing all your distractions. Then you can make your next move in a grounded, relaxed, detached way. When something doesn't go the way you think it should, remember the following. What is yours cannot be taken away. And then we have Earth. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by the symbol that all creatures are born of the earth, and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit, and you are a part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate reverence service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. The medicine. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is time to focus on what nurtures you, to open yourself to the healing of Mother Earth and see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well, been overworked and stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of Earth comes as your medicine, you're being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature, and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. That, Libra, is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Have a beautiful day.